Have you ever wondered if the pennies sitting in your pocket could be worth a fortune? Well, you're in for a surprise. In today's video, we're diving deep into the story of the 1970 Lincoln penny, one of the most sought-after pennies in the world. Believe it or not, this small copper coin can fetch a staggering price in the market today. Let's explore why collectors are willing to pay so much for it. The 1970 penny, minted in Denver, is not just an ordinary coin. At first glance, it may look like any other penny you've seen or used. But there are a few key details that make this coin so special and valuable. The letter D right below the date stands for Denver, the location where the coin was minted. While millions of pennies were produced at the Denver Mint in 1970, there's something about a select few of these coins that makes them worth thousands, and in some cases, even more. Let's break down why. One of the biggest reasons why the 1970 penny is so valuable comes down to minting errors. In the world of coin collecting, errors are like hidden treasures. Some 1970 pennies were struck off-center, double-struck, or featured other types of errors during the minting process. These imperfections, though accidental, make the coin highly desirable to collectors. Take, for instance, this double-struck 1970 penny. The error creates a shadowy, second image on the coin, making it a one-of-a-kind piece. A penny like this can sell for thousands at auction depending on the condition of the coin. Now, let's talk about coin grading. The condition of the coin plays a huge role in its value. Pennies that are in pristine condition, meaning they've been well preserved without much wear and tear, are much more valuable than those that are heavily circulated. A high-grade 1970 penny can easily sell for over $10,000, especially if it has one of those rare minting errors. The historical context also adds value to the 1970 penny. During the late 1960s and early 1970s, the U.S. Mint was experimenting with different metals for coins. There were debates about whether to continue using copper or switch to a different alloy. This made some coins from the early 70s more unique, as small variations in the composition can sometimes be found in certain pennies. The 1970 penny, like other pennies from the era, is primarily made of copper. As copper prices have fluctuated over the years, some collectors have taken an interest in copper coins, adding to the demand and market value of these coins. But it's not just the metal that makes this penny valuable, it's the combination of historical significance, minting errors, and condition. Let's take a look at some real-world examples. A 1970 penny in near-perfect condition, graded as MS67 by the Professional Coin Grading Service, sold for over $2,000 at auction. Another penny with a significant double-strike error sold for over $3,000. So, why are people willing to pay so much for this little penny? For collectors, it's not just about the money. It's about owning a piece of history, about finding those rare, one-in-a-million coins that set their collection apart from the rest. The 1970 penny, with its unique characteristics and rarity, checks all the boxes for a high-value collectible. If you're wondering whether you might have a valuable 1970 penny in your own collection, here are a few tips. First, check the condition of the coin. The less wear and damage, the better. Next, look for any signs of minting errors, things like doubling of the image, off-center strikes, or unusual markings. Finally, consider getting the coin professionally graded if you think it might be in mint condition. A high grade from a reputable grading service could significantly increase the coin's value. The 1970 Lincoln penny is a shining example of how even the smallest things can carry incredible value. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just getting started, this penny is a reminder that treasures are often hidden in plain sight. So, the next time you're sorting through a pile of loose change, keep an eye out for that little copper penny with the D mint mark in the year 1970. You just might be holding a fortune in your hands. Thanks for watching, and if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more fascinating coin discoveries. We're going to talk about a seemingly ordinary coin that could be worth a lot of money, the 2016 no-mint mark Lincoln penny. You heard that right. This coin could be more than just a penny in your jar, and collectors are paying huge sums for the right one. Let's dive into what makes the 2016 no-mint mark Lincoln penny so special and why its market value has skyrocketed. Before we get into the details of the 2016 penny, let's take a quick look at the history of the Lincoln penny itself. First minted in 1909 to commemorate the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth, the Lincoln penny has been a staple of American currency for over a century. The design features Lincoln's profile on the obverse side, which has remained largely unchanged, while the reverse side has gone through several redesigns, including the current Union Shield design that was introduced in 2010. But what's really important for coin collectors is not just the design, it's the minting process, the condition, and any potential errors or anomalies that make a coin rare. You might be wondering, what exactly is a no-mint mark penny? Well, most coins have a small letter indicating where they were minted: Philadelphia, Denver, or San Francisco. The letter appears right below the year on the front of the coin. But when a penny doesn't have any mint mark, it was usually minted in Philadelphia. That's not rare on its own, but certain years, like 2016, have become special due to the way they were minted and what collectors are looking for now. You might be asking, why is a 2016 no-mint mark penny so valuable? Isn't it just a regular penny? Well, the answer lies in the combination of rarity, condition, and market demand. While millions of these coins were produced in 2016, only a handful were found to be in pristine, untouched condition, what collectors call MS65 or higher on the grading scale. A penny that has been well preserved without any noticeable wear or damage can fetch an astonishing price at auction, but beyond just condition, there have been a few reports of error coins from 2016, such as misstrikes or double dyes, where the images on the coin appear doubled due to a mistake in the minting process. Error coins are always in high demand, and when combined with the scarcity of high-grade examples, their value can soar to tens of thousands or even hundreds of thousands of dollars. As of today, some 2016 no-mint mark Lincoln pennies in mint state condition have been sold for thousands of dollars at auctions. In fact, the highest known sale of a 2016 penny reached an incredible $4,000. That's right, a penny worth more than $4,000 simply because of its condition and rarity. And as collectors continue to seek out perfect examples of this coin, the value could keep increasing. It's important to note that not every 2016 penny will be worth that much. Most will only have face value unless they are in near-perfect condition or have an error that sets them apart. If you have a 2016 penny that you think might be valuable, make sure to get it professionally graded to determine its true worth. If you're wondering how to spot a valuable 2016 no-mint mark penny, here are a few tips. Look for pennies that have no signs of wear, scratches, or tarnish. The more pristine the penny, the higher its grade and potential value. Check for any unusual markings like doubled images, off-center strikes, or misaligned designs. These are known as error coins and can be worth significantly more. If you believe your penny is in excellent condition or has an error, you'll want to send it to a professional coin grading service. They can assess the quality and assign a grade that will help you determine its market value. If you think you have a high grade or error coin, consider auctioning it through a reputable coin dealer or auction house. That's where you'll find the serious collectors who are willing to pay top dollar. You might be wondering if holding onto a 2016 penny is a good investment. While the value of coins can fluctuate, high grade and error coins tend to increase in value over time as they become even more scarce. Collectors are always on the lookout for rare and valuable pennies, and as time passes, fewer 2016 pennies will remain in perfect condition. This means their value could rise even higher in the future. If you're a collector or someone who just enjoys the thrill of finding rare coins, it's definitely worth taking a closer look at your pocket change and coin jars. Who knows? You might just stumble upon a fortune in the form of a 2016 penny. In conclusion, the 2016 no-mint mark Lincoln penny may seem like an ordinary coin at first glance, but with the right conditions and rarity, it can be worth far more than just 1 cent. From high-grade examples to error coins, the market value of these pennies has skyrocketed, with some selling for thousands of dollars. So the next time you come across a 2016 penny, take a second to inspect it closely. You could be holding a small fortune. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video and want to learn more about rare and valuable coins, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. We'll keep bringing you the best insights on the world of coin collecting. We're diving into a fascinating topic, the 2018 D-Mint mark Lincoln penny. Could this seemingly ordinary coin be worth a small fortune? We'll explore its history, design, and what makes it potentially valuable on today's market. Stay tuned because you won't want to miss the surprising details. Before we jump into the specifics of the 2018 D penny, let's take a moment to revisit the history of the Lincoln penny itself. Introduced in 1909, the Lincoln penny was created to commemorate the 100th anniversary of President Abraham Lincoln's birth. The design, featuring Lincoln's profile, was revolutionary at the time, as it marked the first appearance of a real person on a circulating U.S. coin. For decades, the Lincoln penny has remained one of the most collected coins in the United States. Over the years, we've seen numerous variations, including changes in the metal composition and special mint marks, all contributing to the potential value of certain pennies. The Denver Mint, responsible for the D Mint mark, has produced billions of pennies, including the 2018 D edition we're talking about today. The 2018 D Lincoln penny features the iconic image of President Lincoln on the obverse side, designed by Victor David Brenner. The reverse side of this coin, introduced in 2010, showcases the Union Shield, symbolizing national unity, with the words E pluribus unum across it. The D Mint mark, placed just below the date, indicates that the coin was struck at the Denver Mint, though the design remains similar to other pennies minted over the years. What makes the 2018 D penny interesting is the potential for certain rare features or errors. Coins with minting errors, or those struck in limited quantities, are often the ones that capture the attention of collectors and can drastically increase the market value. So, why would a 2018 D Mint mark Lincoln penny have the potential to be worth more than its face value? There are several factors that can contribute to the value of modern coins, including minting errors, condition, and scarcity. One of the biggest factors driving up the value of a penny is a minting error. These errors can range from minor misalignments to major die cracks, off-center strikes, or doubled dies. Collectors love error coins because they are unique, and finding one in circulation can be like hitting the jackpot. As with any collectible, condition plays a huge role in a coin's value. Coins that are in pristine, uncirculated condition are highly sought after. If you happen to find a 2018 D penny that looks like it just came off the minting press, it could be worth more than a circulated, worn-out coin. Coins graded by professional services such as PCGS or NGC that receive high ratings, particularly MS65 or higher, can be worth significantly more. While billions of 2018 D pennies were minted, certain error varieties or high-grade examples can still be rare. If a particular error or anomaly is discovered in a small batch of these coins, it could create a surge in demand among collectors, driving up the value. So, what is the current market value of the 2018 D Lincoln penny? While the majority of these pennies are worth only their face value, pennies with certain errors or in pristine condition can fetch prices ranging from a few dollars to potentially thousands. For example, error coins or uncirculated 2018 D pennies that have been graded MS65 or higher have been known to sell for upwards of $500 or more. But here's the exciting part: coin markets can fluctuate, and values can increase over time, especially if new errors or varieties are discovered. That means even if you have a seemingly ordinary 2018 D penny today, it could become more valuable in the future. Now that you know what to look for, you might be wondering how to check your own 2018 D penny for potential errors or value. Here are a few tips. Use a magnifying glass or a jeweler's loupe to examine both sides of the coin. Look for any signs of doubling on the lettering, date, or mint mark. Also, check for any unusual patterns, die cracks, or misalignments. If your penny looks brand new, without any scratches or signs of wear, it could be in uncirculated condition. Consider sending it to a professional grading service for evaluation. Research online or consult coin guides to see if any known errors have been reported for the 2018 D penny. This could give you an idea of what to look for and how much similar error coins have sold for. So, is your 2018 D Mint mark Lincoln penny worth millions? While most 2018 D pennies are only worth a penny, certain error coins or coins in exceptional condition can be worth much more. Keep in mind that the coin market is always evolving, and the value of rare finds can skyrocket with time. If you're a collector or just someone who wants to try their luck, it's always worth taking a closer look at the change in your pocket. You never know, your next rare find could be just a penny away. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video and want to learn more about rare and valuable coins, be sure to like this video, subscribe to our channel, and hit the notification bell so you never miss an update. Let us know in the comments below if you've come across any valuable pennies or other coins, and we'll see you in the next video. We're diving into one of the most exciting coins in circulation, the 1977 no-mint mark Lincoln penny. Yes, this humble penny could be worth a fortune, and you might just have one in your collection. Make sure to watch until the end because we'll break down exactly what makes this penny so valuable and how you can identify if yours is one of the rare ones. So, let's talk about the 1977 Lincoln penny. This particular coin was minted without a mint mark, which means it was produced at the Philadelphia Mint. Over 4.4 billion of these pennies were struck in 1977, which may make you think they're not rare. But here's the twist: while most of these pennies are only worth their face value, there are some rare versions that could be worth thousands, or even millions of dollars. Now, you might be wondering, why is this coin so valuable? It all comes down to a few key factors: rarity, condition, and demand. While billions of these pennies were minted, finding one in near-perfect condition is incredibly rare. The reason collectors are willing to pay such high prices is because coins that are nearly flawless, or what experts call mint state, are in high demand. In fact, a 1977 no-mint mark Lincoln penny in pristine condition, graded as MS67 or higher by professional grading companies like PCGS or NGC, can sell for thousands of dollars at auction. And if you have a penny with unique characteristics or errors, its value could skyrocket. Error coins are another major reason why some 1977 pennies are worth so much. Sometimes, mistakes are made during the minting process. Maybe the coin was struck off-center, or it has a double die error, where parts of the design appear doubled. These mistakes are rare and make the coin even more desirable to collectors. If you happen to have a 1977 penny with an error, especially a dramatic one like a double strike or off-center strike, you could be sitting on a small fortune. Some error coins from this year have sold for tens of thousands of dollars. So, how do you know if your 1977 penny is valuable? First, you need to check its condition. Coins in better condition, with fewer scratches and blemishes, are worth more. Look for coins that still have a shiny surface and show little to no signs of wear. Next, you should consider getting your coin graded. Professional grading services can help you determine its value by assessing its quality on a scale from 1 to 70. As I mentioned earlier, coins graded at MS67 or higher are where the big money is. If you think your coin looks perfect, it might be worth sending it in for grading. You should also carefully examine the coin for any possible minting errors. Use a magnifying glass to inspect the details. Look at the lettering, Lincoln's portrait, and the reverse side with the Lincoln Memorial. If anything looks off, you could be holding an error coin. Now let's talk about the real numbers. How much have these coins sold for recently? Well, back in 2021, a 1977 no-mint mark Lincoln penny in top-notch condition sold for over $7,000 at auction. And more recently, another one fetched nearly $10,000. That's an incredible return on investment for a coin that was originally worth just 1 cent. It's important to note that these high prices are typically for coins in near-perfect condition with grades of MS67 or higher. However, even pennies in slightly lower grades, like MS65 or MS66, can still bring in hundreds or even thousands of dollars. So, what do you do if you think you have a valuable 1977 penny? First, make sure to handle it carefully. Coins can easily get damaged or lose value if they're handled too much or exposed to the elements. If your coin is in great condition, consider having it professionally graded by companies like PCGS or NGC. Once you have a graded coin, you can list it on platforms like eBay, Heritage Auctions, or other coin auction websites. Keep in mind that the more rare and pristine the coin, the more likely it is to attract high bidders. And don't be afraid to reach out to coin dealers or experts who can help guide you through the selling process. The 1977 no-mint mark Lincoln penny might seem like an ordinary coin, but as we've seen, certain versions of it can be worth a life-changing amount of money. Whether it's because of its condition or an error, this penny could turn your change jar into a goldmine. So, what are you waiting for? Go through your old pennies and see if you might have a hidden treasure in your collection. And remember, it's always a good idea to have an expert take a look if you think you have something valuable. You never know, that little copper penny could be your ticket to a big payday. Thanks for watching, and if you enjoyed this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more exciting coin discoveries. Let us know in the comments if you've ever come across a valuable penny, and what coin you'd like us to cover next. We're diving into another fascinating coin that has caught the attention of collectors and investors alike, the 1975 no-mint mark Lincoln penny. This penny is a true gem in the world of coin collecting, with some selling for remarkable prices in the market. So, what makes this coin so special? How can you tell if you have one in your collection? And most importantly, What's its market value? Stick around as we break down everything you need to know about this rare and valuable penny. Before we talk about its value, let's first dive into a bit of history. The Lincoln penny, or Lincoln cent, has been in circulation since 1909. Designed by Victor David Brenner, the Lincoln cent was created to commemorate the 100th anniversary of President Abraham Lincoln's birth. Over the years, the design has changed slightly, but Lincoln's iconic portrait has remained on the coin's obverse. In 1975, the penny featured the Lincoln Memorial on the reverse side, a design that ran from 1959 to 2008. But why is the 1975 penny so special? The key to its rarity lies in the lack of a mint mark. If you take a close look at most coins, you'll notice a small letter that indicates where the coin was minted. For example, D stands for Denver, S stands for San Francisco, and P stands for Philadelphia. However, in 1975, some pennies were minted without any mint mark. This means the penny was produced at the Philadelphia Mint, which, during that time, did not use a mint mark on its coins. So, if your 1975 penny doesn't have a mint mark, it was most likely made in Philadelphia. But here's the thing, while many 1975 pennies were minted in Philadelphia, only a few of them have managed to maintain their condition over the years, making them highly sought after by collectors. Now, when it comes to coin collecting, condition is everything. The value of a 1975 no-mint mark Lincoln penny largely depends on its condition, which is determined by a process known as coin grading. Coins are graded on a scale from 1 to 70, with 70 being a perfect coin with no flaws. For a 1975 Lincoln penny to be worth a significant amount, it needs to be in exceptional condition, typically graded at MS 65 or higher. MS stands for mint state, which means the coin is uncirculated and has retained its original shine and detail. To check the condition of your penny, look for things like sharp details, no wear or scratches, and a strong, clean strike. If your coin is dull or has visible marks, its value will be lower. On the other hand, if your 1975 penny is in pristine condition, you could be holding a very valuable coin in your hands. And now, let's talk numbers. How much is a 1975 no-mint mark Lincoln penny worth today? For coins in average circulated condition, you might only get a few cents or around face value. However, if your penny is in mint state condition, the value can jump significantly. Coins graded MS 65 and above have been known to sell for anywhere from $50 to $100, depending on the demand and market conditions at the time of sale. In fact, some of the highest quality examples of the 1975 no-mint mark penny have fetched even more impressive prices at auctions. Coins graded at MS 67 or higher have been sold for over $1,000. That's right, a penny that was once worth just 1 cent could now be worth thousands of dollars, all because of its condition and rarity. So, if you're going through your coin jar or collection, here's what to look for in a 1975 penny. First, check for the absence of a mint mark. Next, examine the condition of the coin. If the penny looks almost new, with a shiny surface and sharp details, you might have a valuable coin. You can also consider having your coin professionally graded to get an accurate assessment of its condition and value. While the 1975 no-mint mark penny isn't the rarest coin out there, its value is driven by a combination of its condition, rarity, and the demand from collectors. Over time, fewer high-quality examples of this coin remain in circulation, making them more desirable to those looking to complete their collections. This increasing demand has helped push up the market value of these pennies in recent years, and it's possible that their value could continue to rise. To wrap things up, the 1975 no-mint mark Lincoln penny might seem like an ordinary coin at first glance, but its potential value is anything but ordinary. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just starting out, it's always worth taking a closer look at the coins you have. You never know when you might stumble upon a hidden treasure. If you happen to have a 1975 penny in excellent condition, it could be worth much more than just 1 cent. Thanks for watching. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe for more coin-related content. And if you have any valuable coins in your collection, let us know in the comments below. Who knows? Your coin could be worth a fortune. We're diving into another exciting coin that could be hiding in your pocket change, the 1981 no-mint mark Lincoln penny. It may seem like just another penny, but this coin could be worth a fortune. Yes, you heard that right. Some of these 1981 pennies have been sold for incredible amounts at auctions, and collectors are always on the hunt for them. If you're a coin enthusiast or just curious about which pennies to look for, stay tuned because this one could make you rich. First, let's talk a little about the history of the 1981 Lincoln penny. This coin was minted as part of the Lincoln Cents series, which has been in circulation since 1909 to honor President Abraham Lincoln. The 1981 penny, like most others in the series, is made of a copper alloy and features Lincoln's profile on the obverse, front, side, while the reverse side shows the Lincoln Memorial, a design that began in 1959. Now, here's the catch: coins minted in Philadelphia typically don't have a mint mark. So when we say no mint mark, we're referring to pennies minted at the Philadelphia Mint. This may seem ordinary, but some 1981 pennies minted in Philadelphia have gained significant value due to their rarity and high-grade condition. You might be wondering, why is a 1981 no mint mark penny worth so much? Well, the answer lies in its condition, rarity, and demand. While millions of 1981 pennies were produced, most were heavily circulated, meaning they got scratched, worn out, or damaged over time. However, a few of these coins have survived in near-perfect condition, or what collectors call mint state. A 1981 no mint mark penny in mint state condition can fetch thousands of dollars at auction. Some of the highest quality pennies, graded by organizations like the Professional Coin Grading Service, PCGS, or the Numismatic Guarantee Corporation, NGC, have sold for incredibly high prices. For example, a top-graded 1981 penny in pristine condition can sell for anywhere from $1,000 to upwards of $10,000 depending on its grade and the market demand at the time. So, how can you tell if you have a valuable 1981 no mint mark Lincoln penny? Here are some things to look for. The coin's condition is critical. Coins that have been in circulation for a long time are likely to have scratches, dents, and other signs of wear. The more pristine the coin, the higher its value. Coins graded as MS65 or higher are considered mint state and can fetch top dollar. Check the coin's shine or luster. A high-grade coin will have a bright, almost new appearance, with sharp details on both Lincoln's portrait and the Lincoln Memorial on the reverse side. A strong, clear strike is another factor that increases the value. Look at the details on Lincoln's face, his hair, and the words on the coin. A sharply struck coin with clear details can be worth significantly more. Sometimes, minting errors can increase the value of a coin. While the 1981 penny doesn't have any well-known errors, it's always a good idea to check for any unusual features or mistakes that might make your coin even rarer. If you think you've got a high-quality 1981 no mint mark Lincoln penny, the next step is to get it appraised and graded. Coin grading services like PCGS and NGC are trusted organizations that provide professional assessments of a coin's condition. They will grade your penny on a scale from 1 to 70, with a higher number meaning better condition. Once graded, you can take your coin to an auction house or sell it online through platforms like eBay or a specialized coin auction site. Keep in mind that the value of your coin will depend not only on its condition but also on the current market for rare pennies. Lincoln pennies have made headlines at auctions. For example, an MS67 graded penny, one of the highest grades possible, sold for over $6,000. Collectors are always searching for top-grade examples of this coin, and as demand increases, so does the market value. Even lower-grade examples of the 1981 penny in uncirculated condition can sell for hundreds of dollars. If your penny has been well preserved and looks brand new, you might be sitting on a treasure. So, there you have it. The 1981 no mint mark Lincoln penny might look like an ordinary coin, but in the right condition, it could be worth thousands of dollars. Make sure to check your pocket change, your old coin collections, or any jars of pennies you have lying around. You never know when you might strike it rich. If you enjoyed this video and found the information helpful, don't forget to give us a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss out on any future videos. We'll be back with more valuable coin discoveries that you won't want to miss. Thanks for watching, and good luck treasure hunting. We're diving deep into the fascinating world of valuable coins, and specifically, we're talking about the 1971 no mint mark Lincoln penny. This coin, which may seem ordinary at first glance, can be worth a significant amount of money, depending on its condition. If you're a coin collector or simply curious about rare pennies that could be hiding in your pocket change, you're in the right place. Let's uncover the secrets behind the 1971 no mint mark Lincoln penny and its market value. First, let's get a bit of history about the 1971 Lincoln penny. The Lincoln penny has been in circulation since 1909, originally issued to commemorate the 100th birthday of President Abraham Lincoln. Over the decades, this iconic penny has had various changes in its design and production, but one thing that has remained constant is its value to collectors. In 1971, the U.S. Mint produced Lincoln pennies at 3 different locations: Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco. However, pennies from the Philadelphia Mint do not have a mint mark, which is why the 1971 penny we're discussing today is referred to as a no-mint mark penny. While millions of these coins were produced, certain rare versions or coins in pristine condition have captured the attention of collectors, pushing their market value to unexpected heights. So, what makes a 1971 no-mint mark Lincoln penny valuable? There are a few key factors that come into play. First is the coin's condition. Collectors use a grading system to assess the quality of a coin, and the higher the grade, the more valuable it is. Pennies in mint state or uncirculated condition are particularly sought after. For example, if your 1971 penny has no scratches, no wear and tear, and its original luster is intact, it could be worth significantly more than face value. Coins that are graded by professional grading services, such as the Professional Coin Grading Service, PCGS, or Numismatic Guarantee Corporation, NGC, and achieve a high grade, especially in the MS65 or MS66 range, can fetch hundreds of dollars or even more depending on market demand. Another factor to consider is whether there are any unique characteristics or errors. Error coins, such as those with double dies, misstrikes, or other production anomalies, are extremely valuable to collectors. If your 1971 no-mint mark penny happens to have any such error, it could be worth thousands of dollars. And now, let's talk about the current market value of the 1971 no-mint mark Lincoln penny. The value of this coin can vary greatly depending on its condition and rarity. In average circulated condition, most of these pennies are worth only their face value, just 1 cent. However, coins in uncirculated condition can be worth significantly more. On the lower end, uncirculated 1971 pennies might be worth around $1 to $5. However, if you have a coin in extremely high grade, such as MS65 or higher, it could be worth upwards of $100 or more. Coins with particularly rare or desirable characteristics, like an error coin, could go for thousands of dollars at auction. For example, a 1971 no-mint mark Lincoln penny graded MS66 recently sold for over $200. And, while this may not seem like a fortune, it's a massive return for a coin that originally only had a face value of 1 cent. On the higher end, if you're lucky enough to find a rare error coin, you could be looking at a value of several $1,000s. So, you might be wondering, how can I find out if my 1971 no-mint mark Lincoln penny is valuable? The first step is to examine the coin closely. Look for signs of wear and tear, and determine if the coin has retained its original shine. If the coin appears to be in excellent condition, it's worth taking the next step. You'll want to have your coin professionally graded by a recognized grading service like PCGS or NGC. These services will evaluate the coin, assign it a grade, and provide an official certification. This step is crucial if you're planning to sell your coin, as it provides proof of its value and authenticity to potential buyers. If you've determined that your 1971 no-mint mark penny is valuable, you might want to sell it. There are several places you can do this, depending on how much you think your coin is worth. For coins that may only be worth a few dollars, you could sell them on online platforms like eBay or through coin dealer websites. However, for higher value coins, particularly those that have been professionally graded, you might consider selling through auction houses that specialize in rare coins. These auctions often attract serious collectors who are willing to pay top dollar for rare finds. The 1971 no-mint mark Lincoln penny is a fascinating coin with the potential to be worth much more than its face value. Whether you're a seasoned coin collector or just someone who's curious about the value of the change in your pocket, it's always worth checking the condition of your pennies. You never know when you might stumble upon a rare coin that could fetch hundreds, or even thousands, of dollars. If you enjoyed this video and found it helpful, make sure to give us a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more videos on valuable coins, tips for collectors, and other exciting topics. Have you found a rare or valuable penny in your collection? Let us know in the comments below. We're diving into a fascinating coin that could potentially be sitting in your pocket or coin jar right now, the 2001 no-mint mark Lincoln penny. This penny, seemingly ordinary at first glance, could be worth a fortune depending on a few key details. Stick around to find out why this coin is so valuable, what to look for, and how much it's worth on the market today. The Lincoln penny has been in circulation since 1909, featuring the image of Abraham Lincoln on the obverse, and from 1959 to 2008, the Lincoln Memorial on the reverse. By 2001, the penny had already been around for over 90 years, but a unique variation in that year created one of the most valuable coins collectors hunt for today. In 2001, pennies were struck at both the Philadelphia and Denver mints, but the ones from Philadelphia do not carry a mint mark, making them the focus of today's video. You might be wondering, what's so special about a penny with no mint mark? The truth is, most 2001 pennies struck at the Philadelphia Mint were produced in large quantities, so they're generally not that rare. However, what makes some of these coins stand out is their condition and specific errors or variations. Certain high-grade 2001 pennies in exceptional condition, especially those that have been preserved as uncirculated, can fetch a premium. But what really excites collectors are the error coins from this year, such as off-center strikes, die cracks, or doubled dies. If you have a 2001 no mint mark Lincoln penny, you'll want to look for the following features that can significantly increase its value. One of the most important factors in determining the value of a coin is its condition. Coins are graded on a scale from 1 to 70, with 70 being a perfect, uncirculated coin. A penny in mint state, especially with a grade of MS65 or higher, can be worth hundreds or even thousands of dollars. Make sure to check the details on Lincoln's face and the lines on the Lincoln Memorial to see how sharp they are. Some of the most valuable 2001 Lincoln pennies are error coins. Here are a few types of errors to keep an eye out for. This happens when the coin is struck outside of its center, leaving part of the design cut off. This error occurs when the design is accidentally stamped twice, resulting in a doubled appearance, especially noticeable on the date, lettering, or Lincoln's profile. Sometimes, cracks appear in the die used to strike the coin, leaving raised lines on the coin itself. These are also highly sought after by collectors. So, how much is a 2001 no mint mark Lincoln penny actually worth? For common pennies in circulated condition, you're probably looking at face value, just 1 cent. But if you have one in mint condition or with a rare error, the value skyrockets. If your penny has been in circulation, it's probably only worth its face value of 1 cent. A 2001 penny in pristine, uncirculated condition can be worth anywhere from $5 to $50. But, if it's graded MS67 or higher, it can be worth up to $1,000 or more. This is where the real money comes in. Error coins, depending on the type and severity of the error, can range from a few $100s to several $1,000s. Some extremely rare error coins have been sold for as much as $5,000 to $10,000 at auction. If you believe you have a high-grade 2001 no mint mark Lincoln penny or an error coin, the best way to determine its true value is to get it professionally graded. Grading services like PCGS and NGC are reputable organizations that will assess your coin's condition and assign it an official grade. This will help you maximize its value, especially if you plan on selling it. The process is simple. Send your coin to a professional grading service, wait for the coin to be evaluated, receive your coin back with a grade that determines its value. Having your coin graded can make a huge difference when you're trying to sell it, as collectors are willing to pay a premium for certified coins. If you have a valuable 2001 penny and are ready to sell, there are a few places where you can get top dollar for your coin. Websites like eBay, Heritage Auctions, and Great Collections are great places to sell high-value coins. Make sure to list your coin with clear pictures and provide details about its condition and any errors. Many coin dealers are always looking for rare and valuable coins. Take your penny to a reputable shop to see what they're willing to offer. Attending a coin show is a fantastic way to connect with collectors and dealers who are looking to buy rare coins. Who knew a simple 2001 no mint mark Lincoln penny could be worth so much? Whether it's a high-grade uncirculated penny or a rare error coin, these pennies can bring in some serious cash. So next time you're sorting through your pocket change, don't overlook those pennies. You could be holding onto a hidden treasure. Thanks for watching. If you found this video helpful, make sure to give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel for more coin collecting tips, and hit the bell so you don't miss any future videos. Let me know in the comments if you've come across any valuable pennies in your collection. We're diving into a coin that has taken collectors by surprise with its rising value, the 2009 Lincoln Penny Bicentennial cents. These coins were minted to celebrate the 200th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth, and though they may seem like ordinary pennies at first glance, some are actually worth much more than just 1 cent. By the end of this video, you'll understand why certain 2009 Lincoln pennies are becoming so valuable and how you can spot them in your own collection. Before we get into the value of these coins, let's quickly go over some history. In 2009, the U.S. Mint released 4 different reverse designs to commemorate the bicentennial of Abraham Lincoln's birth and the 100th anniversary of the Lincoln cent. Each design represents a different stage in Lincoln's life. Design shows a log cabin, symbolizing Lincoln's humble beginnings in Kentucky. Design features a young Lincoln reading while taking a break from working as a rail splitter in Indiana. Design depicts Lincoln in front of the Illinois state capitol, representing his early political career. Design shows the U.S. Capitol dome under construction, symbolizing the nation Lincoln helped preserve during the Civil War. These designs are fascinating and tell the story of Lincoln's life, but they're also the key to the coin's growing value. Now, it's important to know that not all 2009 Lincoln pennies are worth big money. What collectors are particularly interested in are specific mint mark varieties in coin conditions. The coins were minted in 3 locations: Philadelphia, no mint mark; Denver, D mint mark; and San Francisco. The Philadelphia and Denver coins were released for general circulation, while the San Francisco coins were made specifically for collectors as part of proof sets. Proof coins generally have higher detail and a shiny, polished surface, making them stand out. If you have one of these proof coins, especially in pristine condition, you could be holding onto a piece worth much more than face value. One reason some of these 2009 Lincoln pennies are highly valued is because of rare errors or variations. Some of the most valuable error coins include those with doubled dies or coins with weak or missing details on the reverse side. These mistakes make the coins extremely rare and highly sought after by collectors. For example, a 2009 penny with a doubled die error could sell for hundreds or even thousands of dollars at auction, depending on the severity of the error and the overall condition of the coin. Another factor is the coins. The 2009 Lincoln pennies were made from copper-plated zinc, but there have been reports of some being struck on older copper planchets by mistake. If you come across one of these copper planchet errors, you could be looking at a coin worth a small fortune now. Even if you don't find an error or a rare variety, the condition of the coin can still greatly affect its value. Coins are graded on a scale from 1 to 70, with higher numbers indicating better condition. Uncirculated coins, those that were never used in day-to-day transactions, are especially prized by collectors. A 2009 penny in condition or higher could be worth significantly more than its face value. In fact, some high-grade examples have been known to sell for upwards of $50 to $100 or more, depending on the specific design and mint mark. If you're unsure about the condition of your coin, it's a good idea to have it professionally graded by an organization like PCGS or NGC. This can give you a clearer idea of its market value and help you decide whether to keep it in your collection or sell it. Another reason these 2009 Lincoln pennies are increasing in value is the demand among collectors. The year 2009 was significant not only because of Lincoln's bicentennial, but also because the U.S. Mint significantly reduced the number of pennies they produced that year. The low mintage, combined with the historical significance of the designs, has created a strong market for these coins. Collectors want to get their hands on them, especially those in top condition or with rare errors. Additionally, as more collectors become aware of the potential value of these pennies, the demand is only going to rise, driving prices up even further. So, if you have any 2009 Lincoln bicentennial cents, now might be the perfect time to check their condition and rarity. You might be wondering, how can I get my hands on one of these valuable 2009 Lincoln pennies? Well, the good news is that they can still be found in circulation. Because they were produced for general use, many people didn't realize their potential value and have used them just like any other penny. This means you could find one in your pocket change, in a roll of pennies from the bank, or even tucked away in an old coin jar at home. To increase your chances of finding a valuable one, focus on the mint marks and check the overall condition of the coin. Look for coins with minimal wear, sharp details, and shiny surfaces. If you notice any unusual features like doubling or weak strikes, you may have found a valuable error coin. In conclusion, the 2009 Lincoln bicentennial penny is a fascinating and surprisingly valuable piece of modern U.S. coinage. While many people might overlook these pennies as just another part of their change, certain coins from this year, especially those with minting errors or in pristine condition, can be worth much more than their face value. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just starting out, it's worth keeping an eye out for these hidden treasures. If you enjoyed this video and want to learn more about valuable coins that could be hiding in your collection, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss a new video. Thanks for watching, and happy hunting! We're diving into the fascinating world of coin collecting, focusing on a specific gem that has captured the attention of numismatists and collectors alike, the 1972 no-mint mark Lincoln penny. This coin is not just a piece of currency, it holds a significant market value that has left many collectors on the lookout. So, if you've ever wondered why this penny is so special and how much it might be worth, stay tuned. First, let's take a moment to appreciate the history of the Lincoln penny itself. The Lincoln penny was first introduced in 1909 to honor the 16th President of the United States, Abraham Lincoln. Designed by Victor David Brenner, this penny features Lincoln's portrait on the obverse and the iconic wheat stalks on the reverse, which remained until 1959. In 1959, the design was updated to feature the Lincoln Memorial, symbolizing the legacy and importance of Lincoln in American history. The penny has continued to evolve since then, but the 1972 no-mint mark variety stands out for its rarity and value. In 1972, the U.S. Mint produced billions of pennies, but not all of them had a mint mark. Coins minted in Philadelphia do not carry a mint mark, while those produced in Denver have a D stamped on them. The absence of a mint mark on the 1972 Lincoln penny means it was minted in Philadelphia, but what makes it so valuable? The 1972 no-mint mark Lincoln penny was produced in high numbers, yet a combination of factors contributes to its increased market value. Its rarity in high grades, particularly in uncirculated condition, significantly boosts its desirability among collectors. As with any collectible, the coin's condition plays a crucial role in determining its value. So, how much is the 1972 no-mint mark Lincoln penny worth today? While most circulated coins can be found for just a few cents, uncirculated examples can fetch much higher prices. As of now, the market value for a well-preserved 1972 no-mint mark Lincoln penny ranges from $1 to over $10 in average circulated condition. However, for uncirculated specimens or those with unique features, prices can skyrocket to several $100s, depending on the grading and demand. For instance, a 1972 penny graded MS-65 by the Professional Coin Grading Service, PCGS, could sell for around $30 to $50. However, if you happen to find one graded MS-66 or higher, you might be looking at a value of over $100. The highest auction prices for pristine examples can reach into the thousands, especially if they possess desirable characteristics such as strong strikes or exceptional luster. And now, if you're wondering how to identify a 1972 no-mint mark Lincoln penny, here are a few tips. First, examine the coin for the year 1972 on the obverse. If there's no mint mark present, it indicates it was minted in Philadelphia. Next, check the condition of your penny. Look for signs of wear, scratches, or discoloration. Coins that are free of these imperfections are considered to be in better condition and will fetch higher prices. Finally, consider having your coin professionally graded if you believe it might be worth a significant amount. Professional grading services can provide an accurate assessment and add credibility to your coin's value. If you have a 1972 no-mint mark Lincoln penny and are looking to sell it, there are several avenues available to you. Online marketplaces such as eBay can be excellent platforms for selling coins, allowing you to reach a broad audience of collectors. You can also consider local coin shops or numismatic shows, where dealers can provide you with a fair price and sometimes even appraise your collection. On the other hand, if you're looking to purchase one, ensure you buy from reputable dealers or platforms with solid return policies. Always verify the coin's grading and authenticity to avoid falling victim to counterfeit coins. In conclusion, the 1972 no-mint mark Lincoln penny is a remarkable coin with a rich history and a growing market value. Whether you're a seasoned collector or a newcomer to the world of numismatics, this penny represents an exciting opportunity to discover and appreciate the nuances of coin collecting. We hope you enjoyed today's video and learned something valuable about this hidden treasure. If you have any questions or if you own a 1972 no-mint mark Lincoln penny, share your experiences in the comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more exciting content about rare coins and collectibles. We're diving deep into a particular coin that has captured the attention of collectors and investors alike, the 1964 Lincoln penny. This little piece of history is more than just a penny, it's a potential goldmine. So, grab your magnifying glass, and let's explore what makes the 1964 penny so special and valuable. To understand the significance of the 1964 Lincoln penny, we first need to look at its history. The Lincoln penny was first introduced in 1909 to honor President Abraham Lincoln on the 100th anniversary of his birth. The design features Lincoln on the obverse, created by Victor David Brenner, while the reverse displays the iconic wheat ears until 1959, when it was replaced by the Lincoln Memorial. In 1964, the United States Mint produced over 4.3 billion pennies to meet the high demand for coinage during the post-war era. Among these, the 1964 D penny, minted in Denver, has become one of the most sought-after coins for collectors due to its unique characteristics and historical context. While most 1964 D Lincoln pennies are relatively common and worth just a few cents, certain variations can fetch incredible prices. The primary reason for its high market value lies in its rarity, condition, and specific characteristics that differentiate it from the regular coins. One of the most notable errors associated with the 1964 D penny is the double die variety. This occurs when a coin is struck multiple times, causing a doubling effect on certain letters or numbers. In the case of the 1964 D penny, the doubling can be seen prominently on the date and the word Liberty. These double die pennies are extremely rare, and some have been known to sell for thousands of dollars at auction. Additionally, the condition of the penny plays a crucial role in determining its value. Coins are graded on a scale from 1 to 70, with 70 being perfect mint condition. A well-preserved 1964 D penny, especially one with high grading like MS66 or MS67, can command prices well into the thousands. Coins in lower grades are typically worth much less, but those in mint condition are true treasures. As of now, the market value for a standard 1964 D penny is typically around 10 to 50 cents. However, for the rare double die varieties, prices can skyrocket. For instance, one 1964 D double die penny was auctioned for over $20,000 due to its pristine condition and rarity. To give you a sense of how valuable this coin can be, consider that a recent auction highlighted a 1964 D penny in mint condition selling for around $10,000. Even those with minor flaws can still fetch prices in the thousands, depending on the market demand and collector interest. Now that you know why the 1964 D penny can be so valuable, let's discuss how to identify whether you have one of these hidden gems. First, check the mint mark, which is located on the reverse side of the coin just below the bottom of the wheat stalks. If you see a D, you have a 1964 D penny. Next, inspect the coin for any signs of doubling. Look closely at the date and the word Liberty. If you notice that the details appear to be duplicated or blurred, you may have stumbled upon a valuable double die variety. Finally, assess the overall condition of the coin. Look for any signs of wear, scratches, or discoloration. Coins that have been well preserved and show minimal signs of handling will fetch higher prices. The 1964 D Lincoln penny is more than just a common piece of currency, it holds the potential to be a valuable collector's item. Whether you find a standard penny and change or discover a rare double die variety, it's important to understand the value that this little coin can bring. As always, if you believe you have a valuable coin, consider consulting with a professional coin appraiser to get an accurate assessment. Thank you for joining us today as we explored the fascinating world of the 1964 D Lincoln penny. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more content about rare coins and their incredible stories. We have a special topic that has caught the attention of numismatists and coin collectors alike: the 1968 S-Mint Mark Lincoln penny. You might be surprised to learn just how much this penny is worth and why it's considered a hidden treasure. So, let's dive right in. First, let's take a moment to appreciate the history of the Lincoln penny itself. Introduced in 1909 to commemorate the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth, this coin has undergone several design changes over the years. The 1968 Lincoln penny features the familiar portrait of Lincoln on the obverse, designed by Victor David Brenner, while the reverse showcases the iconic image of the Lincoln Memorial. Now, what sets the 1968 S-Mint Mark penny apart from its counterparts? The 1968 penny was minted in both Philadelphia and San Francisco. The Philadelphia coins bear no mint mark, while the San Francisco coins are marked with an S. This distinction is crucial for collectors, as the S-Mint Mark coins are typically more sought after, especially in higher grades. So, what is the market value of the 1968 S-Mint Mark Lincoln penny? Depending on its condition, this coin can be worth a substantial amount. A standard 1968 S penny in average circulated condition might only fetch a few cents. However, if you have a well-preserved specimen, especially in uncirculated condition, its value can soar to hundreds or even thousands of dollars. As of now, uncirculated examples of the 1968's mint mark penny can sell for anywhere from $3 to over $10,000. Yes, you heard that right. The key to this coin's value lies in its condition, rarity, and demand among collectors. Understanding the grading system is essential for assessing the value of your coin. Coins are graded on a scale from 1 to 70, with 70 being a perfect specimen. A coin graded at 60 is considered uncirculated but may have some minor flaws, while a coin graded 65 or higher is often seen as highly desirable among collectors. For the 1968's penny, look for features such as luster, sharpness of details, and the absence of scratches or blemishes. The better the condition, the higher the value. If you suspect that you have a high-quality 1968's penny, it may be worth having it appraised by a professional. If you're wondering how to identify a 1968's mint mark penny, here are a few tips. First, check the reverse side of the coin just below the date. If you see an S, congratulations! You have a San Francisco mint penny. Next, examine the overall quality of the coin. Look for signs of wear, tarnishing, or any damage that might affect its value. Once you've identified and potentially valued your 1968's penny, it's essential to take proper care of it. Store it in a cool, dry place away from direct sunlight. Using coin holders or albums can help protect your coins from scratches and environmental damage. Avoid cleaning your coins, as this can decrease their value significantly. In conclusion, the 1968's mint mark Lincoln penny is more than just a piece of change. It represents a slice of American history and can potentially be worth a small fortune. Whether you're a seasoned collector or a newcomer to the world of numismatics, keep an eye out for this unique penny. You might just find yourself holding a hidden treasure. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more exciting content on rare coins and collectibles. Let us know in the comments if you have a 1968's mint mark penny or if you've ever found a coin that turned out to be worth more than you expected. We're going to explore a fascinating piece of American numismatic history, the 1970 mint mark Lincoln penny. While many people might think of pennies as just pocket change, this particular coin holds a significant market value that could surprise you. To understand the worth of the 1970 Lincoln penny, let's first take a brief look at its historical context. The Lincoln penny was first introduced in 1909 to commemorate the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. Over the decades, it has undergone various design changes, but one thing has remained constant: its popularity among collectors. The 1970 mint mark penny is particularly interesting because it was struck during a time of transition for the U.S. Mint, moving from the use of pure copper to a copper-plated zinc composition in 1982. Now, what makes the 1970 mint mark penny so special? The coin features the familiar design by Victor David Brenner, showcasing Lincoln's portrait on the obverse and the Lincoln Memorial on the reverse. The D indicates that this particular coin was minted in Denver. While most people might overlook this coin as just another penny, it's important to note that a few specific varieties of the 1970 penny can fetch significant sums at auction. So, how much is the 1970 penny worth? In typical circulated condition, the coin is worth just a few cents. However, the key lies in identifying the rare varieties. The 1970 penny comes in two notable varieties that can dramatically affect its value. The first is the 1970 penny with a double die obverse, which is characterized by a noticeable doubling in the details of Lincoln's face and inscriptions. Coins with this error have been known to sell for hundreds, even thousands of dollars, depending on their condition. The second variety worth mentioning is the 1970 penny in uncirculated condition. Coins that have been well preserved, particularly those graded by professional coin grading services, can command prices ranging from $50 to $200 or more. The market value can fluctuate based on demand, the specific grade of the coin, and recent auction results. If you're looking to add a 1970 mint mark penny to your collection, there are a few tips to keep in mind. First, always inspect the coins carefully. Look for signs of wear and tear, and if possible, compare them with high-quality images of known double die varieties. Additionally, consider investing in a good magnifying glass or a jeweler's loupe to help you spot the finer details that might indicate a valuable variety. It's also essential to keep an eye on the market trends. Prices can change based on collector interest, so staying informed will help you make the best decisions regarding buying or selling your coins. In conclusion, the 1970 D-Mint Mark Lincoln penny may seem like a simple piece of currency, but it holds significant value for collectors and investors alike. Whether you're a seasoned numismatist or just starting your journey, understanding the nuances of this coin can lead to exciting opportunities in the world of coin collecting. Remember, every penny has a story, and sometimes, those stories are worth far more than their face value. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more content on valuable coins and collectibles. And let us know in the comments if you've come across any 1970 D pennies in your own collection. We're shining a spotlight on a hidden gem that many coin enthusiasts might overlook, the 1969 D-Mint Mark Lincoln penny. This little coin, often dismissed as just another penny, holds surprising value and a captivating story. So, grab your magnifying glass and let's uncover the secrets behind the 1969 D Lincoln penny and why it could be worth thousands of dollars. To understand the significance of the 1969 D Lincoln penny, we first need to take a quick look at the history of the Lincoln penny itself. Introduced in 1909 to commemorate the centennial of Abraham Lincoln's birth, the Lincoln penny was the first U.S. coin to feature a real person. The coin was designed by Victor David Brenner, and its obverse showcases Lincoln's profile, while the reverse originally featured a wheat design, which was later changed to the Lincoln Memorial in 1959. Throughout its history, the Lincoln penny has been produced in various mint marks, including the well-known D for the Denver Mint. The 1969 D-Mint Mark penny is particularly interesting due to a few unique features that set it apart from other years. In 1969, the United States Mint produced two main types of Lincoln pennies, the regular copper penny and a unique variety that has caught the attention of collectors, the 1969 D penny. While most of the coins produced that year are worth only a few cents, there are specific instances where this penny can fetch a much higher price. The 1969 D penny is particularly noteworthy due to a rare error that occurred during its production. Some of these pennies exhibit what is known as the double die variety. This error happens when the die used to strike the coin was misaligned, resulting in a doubling of certain elements of the design. This means that on some 1969 D pennies, you can see the date and the words Liberty and In God We Trust appear doubled. So, how do you identify a 1969 D double die penny? First, look closely at the date. If you see a noticeable doubling, especially on the numbers and lettering, you may have a valuable coin on your hands. Use a magnifying glass or jeweler's loupe to examine the details more closely. Additionally, you can check for doubling on the D-Mint mark itself, as well as the lettering on the obverse. If you're unsure about your coin's authenticity, consider taking it to a professional coin dealer or a grading service. They can help determine whether your 1969 D penny is indeed a double die variety and assess its condition. Now, let's talk about the market value. While most 1969 D pennies are worth only a few cents, the double die variety can be worth thousands of dollars, depending on its condition. In recent years, coins in good condition have been sold at auction for prices ranging from $1,000 to $2,000 or more. For example, one of the highest recorded sales for a 1969 D double die penny reached approximately $4,000. The condition of the coin plays a significant role in its value. Coins that are graded higher by professional services will typically sell for much more than those in lower grades. A penny graded in mint state could command a significantly higher price than one with wear and tear. If you're a collector or someone just getting started in coin collecting, here are some tips for identifying and valuing your 1969 D pennies. Always take the time to carefully inspect your pennies, especially those from the late 1960s and early 1970s. Look for signs of doubling or other unique features. Store your valuable coins in protective holders or cases to prevent damage. This will help maintain their condition and value over time. Follow market trends and attend coin shows or auctions to learn more about what collectors are looking for. Networking with other enthusiasts can also lead to valuable insights. If you think you have a valuable coin, consider sending it to a reputable grading service. A high grade can significantly increase its market value. In conclusion, the 1969 D-Mint Mark Lincoln penny may seem like just another penny in your pocket, but it has the potential to be worth a small fortune, especially if you discover it is a double die variety. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just starting your journey, always keep an eye out for those hidden treasures. If you enjoyed this video, please give us a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more fascinating insights into the world of rare coins. And don't forget to hit the notification bell to stay updated on our latest videos. We're diving into the fascinating world of valuable coins, and in particular, we're focusing on the 1964 no-mint mark Lincoln penny. You may not realize it, but some pennies are worth far more than just 1 cent. In fact, this particular penny has caught the attention of collectors around the world and could be worth a surprising amount. If you happen to come across a 1964 no-mint mark Lincoln penny, you might be holding on to something with a hefty market value. First, let's talk about the 1964 Lincoln penny itself. It was produced during a time when the United States Mint was facing a coin shortage. The penny, which bears the portrait of Abraham Lincoln on the front, is part of the iconic Lincoln Cents series that began in 1909. What sets this particular coin apart is the absence of a mint mark, which means it was produced at the Philadelphia Mint. Typically, coins from the Philadelphia Mint in that era didn't carry a mint mark, so it's not unusual to find pennies like this. However, what makes some 1964 pennies special is their condition, rarity, and certain errors that occurred during production. The no mint mark on the 1964 penny is important to note. As mentioned earlier, Philadelphia didn't add mint marks to its coins at that time, so the lack of a mint mark doesn't make the coin rare by itself. However, certain variations of the 1964 penny are highly sought after, especially those in pristine condition or those with minting errors. These factors can greatly increase the value of the coin on the collector's market. Now, let's get to the part everyone is curious about, the market value. While the average 1964 penny is still worth around its face value, the real treasures are found in coins that have been preserved in excellent condition. Uncirculated 1964 Lincoln pennies, especially those that have been professionally graded and are in mint state condition, can fetch significant sums of money. Coins that are graded MS65 or higher are particularly valuable. These coins have a perfect strike, sharp details, and no visible wear or marks. Collectors pay top dollar for coins in this condition. Depending on the coin's grade and the current demand in the coin collecting world, a 1964 no-mint mark Lincoln penny could sell for anywhere from several dollars to over $1,000. That's right, a penny that you might find in your change could be worth over $1,000 if it's in top condition. Let's talk about another factor that could increase the value of your 1964 penny: mint errors. During the production of coins, errors can occur, and these mistakes often become highly sought after by collectors. Some known errors for the 1964 penny include double die obverse and reverse errors, which occur when the die strikes the coin more than once, creating a doubling effect. These types of errors can significantly boost the coin's value, as collectors find them fascinating and rare. Another variety to look out for is the proof 1964 penny. Proof coins were specially made for collectors and have a shinier, mirror-like finish compared to regular circulation coins. If you have a 1964 proof penny in flawless condition, it could also be worth a considerable amount. So, how do you know if you're holding a valuable 1964 penny? The first step is to check its condition. Does the coin have any visible scratches, wear, or discoloration? If the coin looks almost brand new, it could be worth a closer inspection. Consider having your coin professionally graded by a service like PCGS or NGC. These organizations can provide an official grade for your penny, which will give collectors a better idea of its worth. Next, take a close look at the coin for any errors or doubling. You might need a magnifying glass to spot subtle details. If you believe you have an error coin, it's worth consulting a coin expert or dealer to verify its authenticity and potential value. But if you think you have a valuable 1964 penny, having it professionally graded is one of the best steps you can take. Professional grading companies use strict guidelines to evaluate a coin's condition, authenticity, and rarity. They assign a grade based on factors such as strike quality, luster, and overall preservation. Once graded, the coin will be sealed in a protective holder with its grade clearly displayed, which can significantly increase its market value. Collectors trust these grades, and having a professionally graded coin can make it much easier to sell at auction or to other collectors. In conclusion, while most 1964 no-mint mark Lincoln pennies are still worth just 1 cent, there are certain factors that could make your penny worth a lot more. Coins in excellent, uncirculated condition or those with rare minting errors can fetch hundreds or even thousands of dollars on the collector's market. So, next time you're sorting through your pocket change, keep an eye out for that 1964 penny. It could be worth far more than you think. Thank you for watching, and if you found this video helpful, make sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more coin collecting tips and valuable insights. Let us know in the comments if you've ever found a valuable penny, and don't forget to hit the notification bell so you never miss an update. We're diving into a special coin that's caught the attention of collectors everywhere, the 1984 D-Mint Mark Lincoln penny. If you're a coin collector or just someone who's curious about valuable coins, stick around because this penny has quite the story. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly why this penny is worth so much money and what to look out for if you think you've got one in your collection. Let's start with a little background. The 1984 Lincoln penny was minted in Denver, which is why it carries the D-Mint mark. The Denver Mint produced millions of pennies that year, and on the surface, the 1984 D penny might seem like just another common coin. But here's where it gets interesting: certain variations of this penny have been discovered to have unique features and errors that make them incredibly valuable. One of the reasons why the 1984 D penny can be worth so much is due to a rare minting error. This error is known as doubling on the obverse side of the coin. Collectors refer to this as a doubled die error, and it occurs when the die used to strike the coin shifts slightly between strikes. This leaves parts of the design appearing twice or doubled. On the 1984 D penny, this doubling can often be seen in the year of President Lincoln. If you look closely at certain coins, Lincoln's ear appears to have been struck twice, which is a clear indicator of this valuable error. So, how can you tell if your 1984 D penny is one of the valuable ones? The first thing you want to do is inspect Lincoln's ear on the obverse side of the coin. If you notice any doubling or anything unusual in that area, you could have a valuable coin on your hands. You'll also want to check for any other signs of doubling, such as on the letters of liberty or "In God We Trust." It's important to note that these doubling errors can be very subtle, so using a magnifying glass or a jeweler's loupe can really help you see the details. And now, the big question: how much is the 1984 D penny with a doubling error worth? The value can vary depending on the condition of the coin and how pronounced the doubling is. If you have a penny that's in average circulated condition, it might not be worth too much, maybe a few dollars. However, if your coin is in near perfect condition and has a noticeable doubling error, it can be worth thousands of dollars. In fact, some examples of this penny have sold for over $1,500 at auctions. If you think you've got a valuable 1984 D penny, the next step is to have it graded. Grading is the process of having a professional coin grading service evaluate the condition of your coin. Coins are typically graded on a scale from 1 to 70, with 70 being a perfect, mint condition coin. The higher the grade, the more valuable the coin. For the 1984 D penny, a higher grade combined with a clear doubling error can significantly increase its market value. If you're lucky enough to have a valuable 1984 D penny, you might be wondering where you can sell it. Your best bet is to take it to a coin dealer or list it at a reputable auction house. Many collectors are always on the lookout for error coins, so there's a good market for these types of finds. Online platforms like eBay can also be a good option, but make sure you're getting your coin properly appraised before listing it for sale. You might be wondering why error coins like the 1984 D Lincoln penny are worth so much. The answer lies in their rarity. When these kinds of errors occur, only a small number of coins are affected. This makes them highly sought after by collectors. The more rare and unusual the error, the higher the demand, which drives up the price. While we're on the topic of valuable pennies from 1984, it's worth mentioning that there are other varieties you should keep an eye out for. For example, the 1984 Philadelphia penny also has its own version of the doubled ear error. So, if you've got a 1984 penny, whether it's from Denver or Philadelphia, it's always worth taking a close look to see if you've got something special. To wrap things up, the 1984 D-Mint Mark Lincoln penny might seem like an ordinary coin at first glance, but certain error varieties, especially those with doubling on Lincoln's ear, can make it worth a lot of money. If you have one, be sure to inspect it closely, and don't hesitate to have it graded if you think you've struck gold, well, in this case, copper. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more coin collecting tips and valuable finds. See you next time. If you enjoyed today's video, hit the like button and let us know in the comments if you've ever come across a rare penny like the 1984 D. Also, share this video with any coin collectors you know, they might have a hidden treasure without even realizing it. Stay tuned for more videos about valuable coins. We're taking a look at a coin that has sparked the interest of collectors all around the world, the 2017 P-Mint Mark Lincoln penny. Could this penny in your pocket be worth millions? Let's find out. First off, let's talk about the history behind this penny. The year 2017 marked a special occasion. It was the 225th anniversary of the United States Mint. To commemorate this milestone, the Philadelphia Mint decided to add a P mint mark to the penny for the first time in its history. Now, this mint mark might seem small, but it's a big deal for collectors. Normally, pennies minted in Philadelphia don't carry any mint mark at all. But for this special anniversary, they added the P, making it unique and potentially valuable. The 2017 P Lincoln penny became a must-have for many coin collectors because it's the first and only time this has happened. Of course, the question on everyone's mind is, can this penny really be worth millions of dollars? The truth is, while the 2017 P Lincoln penny is not currently fetching millions at auctions, its value has steadily increased among collectors. The key to its potential lies in its condition, rarity, and any possible errors or varieties that could increase its value over time. When it comes to coins, condition is everything. A penny in average circulated condition may not be worth more than face value right now, but a pristine, uncirculated penny, especially one graded as mint state 67 or higher, can be worth significantly more. In top condition, some 2017 P Lincoln pennies have been sold for hundreds of dollars at auctions. As time passes, and fewer of these coins remain in perfect condition, the value of well-preserved examples could rise. So, how do you know if your penny is valuable? First, check for the mint mark. That P is crucial. Then, examine the coin's condition. Look for minimal wear and scratches. A professional grading service can give you an accurate assessment of your penny's quality. Another factor that can increase the value of the 2017 P Lincoln penny is if it has any mint errors. Mint errors happen when something goes wrong during the coin-making process, like a double die or an off-center strike. These kinds of errors can make a coin extremely rare, and rarity can drive up value dramatically. Collectors pay a premium for these rare error coins, so if you happen to find one with a noticeable mistake, it could be worth a lot more than just a penny. In fact, some error pennies from other years have sold for thousands of dollars, and the 2017 P Lincoln penny could follow the same trend. While the 2017 P Lincoln penny hasn't reached million-dollar status just yet, it's still an important piece of U.S. coinage history. As time goes on, the demand for this unique penny may increase, and if you have one in mint condition or with a rare error, you could be sitting on a potential treasure. So, if you come across a 2017 P Lincoln penny in your pocket change, don't overlook it. Take a closer look at its condition, and if you think it might be valuable, consider getting it graded. Who knows, it could be worth more than you think in the future. Thanks for tuning in. If you enjoyed this video and want to learn more about rare and valuable coins, be sure to hit that subscribe button and click the notification bell so you don't miss out on any future coin discoveries. Let us know in the comments below, have you found any 2017 P Lincoln pennies? We'd love to hear your stories. We're diving into a coin that's often overlooked but holds surprising value in the market, the 2009 Lincoln penny Bicentennial cents. You might have one of these pennies in your pocket right now, and you won't believe how much they could be worth. So, let's uncover why these pennies are valuable, what makes them special, and how you can spot one. The 2009 Lincoln penny series was created to celebrate the 200th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth, as well as the 100th anniversary of the Lincoln cent. To honor this, the U.S. Mint released 4 different reverse designs depicting significant periods in Lincoln's life. Each of these designs reflects a pivotal time in Lincoln's life and adds a layer of history to a simple penny. While these pennies were made for circulation, some variations and conditions of these coins have driven their market value way beyond a single cent. Now you may be wondering, why are these coins so valuable? The value of 2009 Lincoln Bicentennial pennies comes from a few key factors. Compared to other years, the 2009 pennies were minted in much smaller quantities. The economic downturn at the time resulted in fewer pennies being needed for circulation. This limited production has increased the rarity of certain types, especially those in mint condition. With 4 different reverse designs in one year, collectors are eager to complete their sets. Some of the designs are harder to find in high grades, making them more valuable. Like all coins, the value increases dramatically if the penny is in uncirculated or mint condition. Coins that have been well preserved without any scratches, blemishes, or signs of wear can be worth far more than pennies that have seen everyday use. Another interesting factor is the composition of these coins. Unlike other modern pennies that are copper-plated zinc, the 2009 versions have a 95% copper composition. This makes them similar to the older wheat pennies, adding another layer of collectability. So, how much can a 2009 Lincoln penny be worth? Let's break it down by type and condition. If you have a 2009 Lincoln penny that's been in circulation, its value is generally not too high. Most circulated 2009 pennies are worth between 10 to 30 cents, depending on their condition. However, don't let that discourage you. If you come across a unique error or variation, it could be worth much more. Here's where things get exciting. Uncirculated 2009 pennies, especially those graded MS65 or higher, can sell for anywhere from $5 to $25 each, depending on the specific design. If you have a full set of all four reverse designs in pristine condition, their value can skyrocket. These sets can go for $50 to $100 or more. The US Mint also produced special proof sets in 2009. Proof coins are struck using a special process that creates a mirror-like finish and sharp details. These proof sets often contain all four of the Lincoln designs and are highly sought after by collectors. Depending on the grade and the quality of the set, proof coins can sell for $20 to $50 per set, or more for the highest grades. This is where things can really get interesting. Some 2009 Lincoln pennies were minted with errors, such as double dies, die cracks, or off-center strikes. Error coins are always highly valued by collectors, and certain types of errors can raise the value of a 2009 penny to several $100s or even more. For example, a 2009 penny with a major doubling error could fetch $500 or higher at auction. So, how can you tell if your 2009 penny is worth more than face value? Here's what to look for. As we mentioned earlier, condition is key. The less wear and tear on the penny, the more valuable it is. Look for sharp details, a shiny surface, and no major scratches or blemishes. Examine the coin closely for any signs of errors, such as doubled letters or numbers, die cracks, or other oddities. Even small errors can make a big difference in value. Pay attention to the mint mark. 2009 pennies were minted at both the Philadelphia Mint, no mint mark, and the Denver Mint, marked with a D. Generally, the Denver Mint pennies tend to be more valuable, especially in higher grades. If you come across proof sets or special mint sets from 2009, they are almost always worth more than a standard circulated penny. These sets were made specifically for collectors and were struck with extra care, giving them a higher level of detail and quality. If you're looking to add some 2009 Lincoln pennies to your collection or cash in on the ones you already have, here are a few tips. If you find a valuable 2009 penny, make sure to protect it. Store it in a protective case or holder to prevent it from getting scratched or damaged. Coins in better condition will always fetch higher prices. If you believe you have an especially valuable 2009 penny, consider having it graded by a professional coin grading service. A high grade can significantly increase the coin's market value. The coin market can fluctuate, so it's important to sell when demand is high. Keep an eye on market trends and sell your coins when you feel the time is right. Online auction platforms and coin dealers are good places to sell your valuable coins. The 2009 Lincoln Bicentennial penny might not seem like much at first glance, but as we've seen today, it can hold surprising value. Whether it's the unique designs, lower mintage, or error coins, these pennies are a fantastic find for any collector. So next time you come across a 2009 penny, take a closer look. You might be holding onto something worth far more than a single cent. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video and want to learn more about rare and valuable coins, be sure to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss an update. Do you have a 2009 Lincoln penny in your collection? Let us know in the comments below. We're going to talk about an incredible coin that has collectors buzzing, the 1991 no mint mark Lincoln penny. Believe it or not, some of these coins have been sold for a staggering amount in recent years, with some even valued at over $1 million. But what makes this simple penny so valuable? Stick around to find out. First, let's talk about the coin itself. The 1991 Lincoln penny is part of the well-known Lincoln Memorial Cent series, which was minted from 1959 to 2008. These pennies feature Abraham Lincoln on the obverse side and the Lincoln Memorial on the reverse. But what sets the 1991 no mint mark penny apart is the fact that it was produced at the Philadelphia Mint, which typically doesn't include a mint mark on pennies. Most of these pennies are still in circulation today, but only a few of them have turned out to be incredibly valuable due to their rarity and condition. The question is, why would a coin that was mass-produced in the millions be worth so much? Well, the value of any coin is determined by a few key factors: rarity, condition, and demand. In the case of the 1991 no-mint mark penny, one of the biggest reasons for its high value is its condition. Most of these coins were heavily circulated, which means they picked up wear and tear over the years. However, a small number of them were preserved in near-perfect condition, making them highly desirable to collectors. Another reason some of these pennies are worth so much is because of errors. Error coins, such as those with off-center strikes or doubling on the design, are highly sought after. If a 1991 no-mint mark penny contains one of these minting errors, its value skyrockets. Now, let's talk about grading. Professional grading services like the PCGS or NGC grade coins on a scale from 1 to 70, with 70 being a perfect, mint-state coin. If you have a 1991 no-mint mark penny that grades anywhere from MS65 to MS70, you're looking at a coin that could be worth a significant amount of money. For example, a 1991 penny in MS65 condition, with no noticeable flaws, might sell for a few $100s. But if it's in near-perfect condition, like MS69 or MS70, the value can skyrocket into the thousands, or even more if it has a rare mint error. In fact, in recent years, there have been reports of 1991 no-mint mark Lincoln pennies selling for upwards of $1 million in auctions. These rare, high-grade examples are usually coins that have been exceptionally well preserved, often found in mint rolls or in coin collections where they've been untouched for decades. One of the highest recorded sales was for a 1991 Lincoln penny that was graded MS70 by the PCGS, and it sold for over $1 million due to its pristine condition and rarity. Coins like this one are the holy grail for collectors, and they're the reason why so many people are keeping a close eye on their pocket change, hoping to strike it rich with a lucky find. Now you might be wondering, do you have a valuable 1991 penny sitting in your pocket or coin jar right now? Well, the good news is, it's possible. If you find a 1991 no-mint mark penny, here's what you need to look for. Look for a penny that has minimal wear. The less wear and tear, the better. Check for any minting errors such as doubling in the design, off-center strikes, or any other unusual features. If you think your coin is in excellent condition or has an error, it might be worth sending to a professional grading service. Getting an official grade could dramatically increase its value. If you do find a valuable 1991 Lincoln penny, it's essential to store it properly to maintain its condition. Always handle coins by the edges and avoid touching the surface with your fingers, as oils from your skin can damage the coin over time. Store the coin in a protective holder or case, away from moisture and extreme temperatures, to preserve its value. The 1991 no-mint mark Lincoln penny might just seem like a regular coin to most people, but for collectors, it's a treasure. With the potential for these pennies to be worth thousands or even millions of dollars, it's no wonder that so many people are taking a closer look at their change. So, if you have any 1991 pennies lying around, be sure to give them a good once-over. You never know, you could be holding onto a small fortune. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss out on more coin collecting tips and rare coin discoveries. Have you found any valuable coins in your collection? Let us know in the comments below, and we'll see you in the next video. We're diving into a very interesting coin that has caught the attention of collectors and coin enthusiasts alike, the 2020 D-Mint mark Lincoln penny. We'll be discussing its history, features, and most importantly, its market value. If you're a coin collector or just someone curious about how much this penny could be worth, you're in the right place. So, let's get started. First, let's take a quick look at the history of the Lincoln penny. Introduced in 1909 to celebrate the centennial of Abraham Lincoln's birth, this penny has become one of the most iconic coins in U.S. history. The Lincoln penny has gone through several design changes over the years, but the image of Abraham Lincoln has remained a constant feature. The 2020 D-Mint mark penny is part of that long-standing tradition, produced by the Denver Mint. Now, let's talk about the design of the 2020 D Lincoln penny. On the obverse side, we have the familiar portrait of Abraham Lincoln facing right, designed by Victor David Brenner. The word Liberty is inscribed on the left side, with the year 2020 and the mint mark D appearing on the right. Below Lincoln's portrait, you'll also find the motto, "In God We Trust." The reverse of the coin features the Union shield, which has been the standard design since 2010. It's a simple yet powerful design that represents the preservation of the United States as a unified nation. The 2020 D-Mint Mark Lincoln penny was produced in Denver, hence the D-Mint mark. It was minted in large quantities, like most pennies, but that doesn't mean every 2020 D penny is worth just 1 cent. In fact, some of these pennies can be worth quite a bit more, depending on their condition and any unique errors that may have occurred during production. In 2020, the U.S. Mint produced over 3.7 billion pennies in Denver alone, making it one of the most produced coins in recent history. As with many modern coins, error pennies are a huge factor in determining value. Error coins can be produced when something goes wrong during the minting process. With the 2020 D Lincoln penny, collectors have identified a few varieties in errors that can significantly increase the coin's value. These errors include off-center strikes, die cracks, and doubled dies. For example, a 2020 D penny with a visible doubled die on Lincoln's face or on the inscriptions can be worth much more than its face value. Some of these error pennies have been sold for hundreds or even thousands of dollars at auction, depending on the severity and visibility of the error. Now let's talk about the grading and condition of these coins. Coin grading plays a crucial role in determining the value of any coin, including the 2020 D Lincoln penny. Grading is done on a scale of 1 to 70, with a higher number indicating a coin that is in near-perfect condition. Most 2020 D pennies found in circulation will likely be in lower grades, but uncirculated coins or those in mint state condition, MS65 or higher, can be worth significantly more. If your 2020 D penny has no visible wear, sharp details, and a bright luster, it could be worth getting professionally graded. Some high-grade 2020 D pennies have sold for well over $100 at auction. So, what's the current market value of the 2020 D Mint Mark Lincoln penny? For the average circulated penny, its value is just 1 cent. However, if you have a 2020 D penny in mint state or one with an error, its value can be much higher. As of now, a high-grade 2020 D penny in MS65 or MS66 condition can fetch anywhere from $10 to $50. But if you have a coin with an error, especially a major one like a doubled die, prices can go well into the hundreds or even thousands of dollars, depending on the rarity and demand among collectors. Error coins are particularly valuable in today's market, and collectors are always on the lookout for these rare finds. If you're hoping to find a valuable 2020 D Lincoln penny, your best bet is to start searching your pocket change. Since these pennies were produced in such large quantities, you have a good chance of finding one. Look closely for any errors or imperfections, and if you think you found something special, consider getting it graded by a professional coin grading service. Even if your penny doesn't have an error, a high-grade coin in uncirculated condition could still be worth more than its face value. In conclusion, while the 2020 D Lincoln penny might seem like an ordinary coin at first glance, it has the potential to be worth much more than just a single cent. Whether you find a high-grade specimen or stumble upon an error coin, there's always a chance that your penny could be a hidden treasure. Keep an eye out for those minting errors and consider getting any high-quality coins graded to maximize their value. Thanks for watching, and if you enjoyed this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel for more content on valuable coins. Happy coin hunting, and we'll see you in the next video. Don't forget to leave a comment if you've come across any interesting 2020 D pennies or if you have any questions about coin collecting. We love hearing your stories and experiences. We're diving into a coin that has captured the attention of collectors and investors alike, the 1987 D Mint Mark Lincoln penny. This coin is worth significantly more than its face value, and if you're lucky enough to have one, it could be worth a lot of money. So, stick around as we break down everything you need to know about this rare penny and its skyrocketing market value. Let's start with a little history. The 1987 D Lincoln penny was minted at the Denver Mint, which is identified by the D Mint mark on the coin. This penny is part of the iconic Lincoln Cent series, which has been in circulation since 1909. What makes the Lincoln penny special is its long-standing association with Abraham Lincoln, the 16th President of the United States. Over the years, Lincoln pennies have been produced in enormous quantities, but certain years and mint marks have made specific coins much more valuable. In the case of the 1987 D penny, its worth goes far beyond 1 cent. While it may look like a typical penny at first glance, certain conditions and features have pushed this coin into the spotlight, making it highly desirable among coin collectors. So, what exactly makes the 1987 D penny so valuable? It all comes down to rarity and condition. Although millions of these pennies were minted, only a small number of them have survived in pristine condition, free of any wear and tear. This is what collectors are searching for: coins that are in mint state, meaning they are almost perfect, just as they were when they left the mint. If you have a 1987 D penny in mint condition, you could be looking at a coin worth hundreds, if not thousands, of dollars. The coin's value can increase dramatically depending on its grade. Grading is a system used by professional numismatists to assess the condition of a coin. Coins graded at the top of the scale, such as MS65 or MS66, are considered near perfect and can command a high market value, but there's another factor that can make the 1987 D Lincoln penny even more valuable: error coins. Errors occur during the minting process and can result in coins with unique and rare features. Some error coins are struck off-center, have doubled dies, or display other anomalies that make them highly collectible. If you happen to find an error on your 1987 D penny, you could be holding a coin worth several times more than a regular penny in mint condition. Some of the most sought-after errors include double strikes, where the design appears to have been stamped twice, or repunched mint marks, where the D mint mark appears to have been struck more than once. These error coins can sometimes sell for thousands of dollars, depending on the severity of the error and the condition of the coin. And now, let's talk about the current market value of the 1987 D Lincoln penny. As of today, these coins can range in value from a few dollars for circulated coins to several $100s for uncirculated ones in excellent condition. The highest grade coins, such as those graded MS67 or MS68, have been known to sell for over $1,000 at auction. For example, in recent auctions, some of the finest examples of the 1987 D penny have fetched prices upwards of $1,500 or more. This demonstrates just how much collectors are willing to pay for coins in exceptional condition. Even lower grade mint state coins can still be worth a significant amount, so it's always worth checking if you have any 1987 D pennies in your collection. So, how can you tell if your 1987 D penny is worth more than face value? The first step is to carefully inspect the coin. Look for the D mint mark just below the date on the obverse, or front, of the coin. Next, check the overall condition of the penny. Is it shiny, free of scratches, and still has its original luster? If so, you might have a high-grade coin. You can also use a magnifying glass to look for any possible errors or imperfections. If you're unsure about the condition of your coin, it's always a good idea to have it professionally graded. A grading service like PCGS or NGC can give you an official grade, which will help you determine its market value. If you find that you have a valuable 1987 D Lincoln penny, you might be wondering where to sell it. There are several options, including online auction sites like eBay, where collectors are always on the lookout for rare coins. You can also sell your coin through a reputable coin dealer or at a coin auction. Just make sure you do your research to ensure you're getting the best possible price for your coin. To wrap things up, the 1987 D Lincoln penny is one coin you don't want to overlook. Whether it's in mint condition or has a rare error, this penny has the potential to be worth significantly more than just 1 cent. So, take a close look at your coin collection or even the spare change in your pocket. You might just find a hidden gem. If you enjoyed this video and want to learn more about valuable coins, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to our channel. We have plenty of exciting videos coming up that you won't want to miss. And as always, let us know in the comments if you found any rare coins or if you have any questions about coin collecting. We're diving into the 1975 D Mint Mark Lincoln penny. You might have one of these coins in your pocket change, but do you know its true value? Could it be worth big money? Stick around as we break down the history, key features, and the market value of the 1975 D Lincoln penny. The 1975 D Lincoln penny is a part of the famous Lincoln cent series that started in 1909. The D Mint mark indicates that the coin was struck at the Denver Mint, one of the major mints responsible for producing U.S. coins. In 1975, millions of pennies were minted in Denver, making this coin relatively common. However, what makes certain 1975 D pennies stand out from the rest? Let's take a closer look at the key features of the 1975 D Lincoln penny. On the obverse, or front, you'll see the portrait of Abraham Lincoln, designed by Victor David Brenner. It's the same design used since 1909, with Lincoln facing right. Underneath Lincoln's image, you'll notice the D Mint mark, indicating the Denver Mint. On the reverse side, we have the classic image of the Lincoln Memorial, which was added to the penny's design in 1959 to mark the 150th anniversary of Lincoln's birth. The words United States of America and E pluribus unum are inscribed above the memorial, while 1 cent is written below. So, what makes a 1975 D Lincoln penny worth more than face value? Several factors come into play when determining a coin's value, including rarity, condition, and errors. First, condition is key. Coins that are in mint condition, or uncirculated, will always fetch a higher price than those that have been heavily circulated. Collectors look for pennies with sharp details, no wear and tear, and a brilliant shine. If your 1975 D penny has been well preserved, it could be worth significantly more than a penny in poor condition. Another factor is errors or varieties. Some 1975 D pennies may have been struck with slight errors during the minting process. This could include off-center strikes, double dies, or repunched mint marks. Error coins are highly sought after by collectors, and depending on the type and visibility of the error, these coins can bring in big money. And now, let's get to the part you've all been waiting for. How much is the 1975 D Lincoln penny worth? Generally speaking, a regular 1975 D penny in circulated condition is worth around its face value of 1 cent. However, if you have an uncirculated coin or one with a unique error, the value can increase dramatically. For example, an uncirculated 1975 D penny in perfect condition can be worth anywhere from $5 to $15. Coins that have been graded as MS65 or higher by a professional grading service can sell for even more. In fact, some of the highest graded 1975 D Lincoln pennies have sold for upwards of $100 or more at auctions, but the real jackpot comes with error coins. If you happen to find a 1975 D penny with a minting error, you could be looking at a coin worth hundreds or even thousands of dollars. Some rare errors from this year have been known to fetch prices well into the thousands depending on the severity and type of the error. If you have a 1975 D penny, it's time to check its condition and look for any potential errors. Grab a magnifying glass and inspect both the obverse and reverse sides for any signs of doubling, off-center strikes, or unusual markings. Also, consider getting your coin professionally graded, especially if it's in excellent condition or you believe it may have a rare error. So, is the 1975 D Mint Mark Lincoln penny worth big money? While most of these coins are only worth their face value, the potential is there for certain uncirculated or error coins to be worth much more. If you're a collector or just curious about the coins in your change jar, the 1975 D penny is definitely one to look out for. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss out on more valuable coin insights. Have you found any interesting pennies lately? Let us know in the comments below, and we'll see you in the next video. We're diving into the world of rare coins, specifically focusing on a fascinating piece, the 1967 No Mint Mark Lincoln penny. You might not think much of a penny, but this little coin can pack quite a punch in terms of value. So, grab your magnifying glass and let's explore the history, rarity, and current market value of this elusive coin. The Lincoln penny was first introduced in 1909 to commemorate the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. Designed by Victor David Brenner, the coin features a profile of Lincoln on the obverse and the iconic wheat ears on the reverse until 1959 when the design changed to the Lincoln Memorial. The Lincoln penny has become a staple of American currency, but not all pennies are created equal. The 1967 No Mint Mark Lincoln penny is particularly noteworthy because it was minted at the Philadelphia Mint, which didn't place a mint mark on coins during that year. Most collectors know that pennies from other years, especially those with mint marks from the Denver and San Francisco mints, can have different values. The absence of a mint mark on the 1967 penny makes it unique and sought after among coin enthusiasts. While millions of 1967 pennies were minted, the ones without a mint mark have become less common due to attrition over the years. Collectors often seek out coins in higher grades, such as those graded by professional grading services like PCGS or NGC. A 1967 no mint mark penny in uncirculated condition can fetch a premium in the market. Now, let's talk about the million-dollar question: what is the market value of the 1967 no mint mark Lincoln penny? As of now, the value of this penny can range significantly depending on its condition. In general, most circulated 1967 pennies are worth only face value, but well-preserved, uncirculated specimens can command prices ranging from $1 to several $100s. Some examples in pristine condition have even sold for over $1,000 at auction, making it a hidden gem in the world of coin collecting. Identifying a valuable 1967 no-mint mark penny involves a keen eye and some basic tools. Here are a few tips to help you evaluate your penny. Since we're focusing on the no-mint mark, check the reverse side of the penny to confirm there's no D or S mint mark. Check for wear and tear. A coin in uncirculated condition will show no signs of wear on Lincoln's profile and should have a nice, shiny appearance. Inspect the surface for any unusual features or errors, such as double strikes or misalignments, which can increase a penny's value. If you believe your penny might be valuable, consider sending it to a professional grading service. A higher grade can significantly boost its market value. If you're looking to buy or sell a 1967 no-mint mark Lincoln penny, consider exploring local coin shops, online marketplaces, or coin shows. Websites like eBay and other auction platforms can also be good places to find or list coins for sale. Always do your research and compare prices to ensure you're getting a fair deal. In conclusion, the 1967 no-mint mark Lincoln penny may seem like just another penny, but its rarity and potential value make it a fascinating topic for collectors and enthusiasts alike. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just starting, keeping an eye out for these little treasures can add excitement to your coin hunting adventures. Thank you for joining us today. If you found this video informative, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more content on valuable coins and collectibles. Do you have a 1967 no-mint mark penny? Share your thoughts and experiences in the comments below. We're diving into the fascinating world of coin collecting, specifically focusing on a remarkable coin that has captured the attention of collectors and investors alike, the 1984 no-mint mark Lincoln penny. While most pennies you find in your pocket are worth just 1 cent, this particular penny can be worth a staggering amount, depending on its condition and rarity. So, let's explore why the 1984 no-mint mark Lincoln penny is so special, its history, and how you can determine if you might have a valuable one hiding in your collection. To appreciate the significance of the 1984 no-mint mark Lincoln penny, we need to understand its place in history. The Lincoln penny, also known as the 1-cent coin, was first issued in 1909 to commemorate the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. The coin features a portrait of Lincoln on the obverse side and the Lincoln Memorial on the reverse, a design that was used from 1959 until 2008. In 1982, the U.S. Mint transitioned from producing pennies in 95% copper to a zinc composition due to rising copper prices. However, in 1984, the Mint produced a significant number of pennies with no mint mark, which is unusual because coins produced in Philadelphia typically have a P-mint mark. This change in minting practices makes the 1984 no-mint mark penny particularly noteworthy. The rarity of the 1984 no-mint mark Lincoln penny lies in the fact that most of the 1984 pennies were minted in Denver and feature a D mint mark. However, a small number of 1984 pennies were minted in Philadelphia without the mint mark, leading to speculation about how many of these coins were actually produced. It's estimated that only a few thousand of these coins were made, making them a sought-after item for collectors. Now, let's talk about the potential value of the 1984 no-mint mark Lincoln penny. Coins are valued based on several factors, including rarity, condition, and demand. In uncirculated or mint condition, the 1984 no-mint mark penny can fetch prices ranging from hundreds to thousands of dollars at auctions or through private sales. In contrast, coins in lower grades or those that have been heavily circulated might only be worth a few cents. To give you a better understanding of the market, recent sales for 1984 no-mint mark Lincoln pennies in mint condition have reached values around $1,000 or more. The highest recorded sales have even surpassed $2,000 for coins with exceptional quality. This makes it a valuable addition to any coin collection, especially for those focusing on Lincoln pennies or rare mint errors. If you think you might have a 1984 no-mint mark Lincoln penny, here's how to identify it. First, examine the front of the coin for the date. The absence of a mint mark is the key feature to look for, as a D or S mint mark indicates the coin was minted in Denver or San Francisco, respectively. Next, assess the condition of the coin. Coins are graded on a scale from 1 to 70, with 70 being perfect. If your coin has a lot of wear, scratches, or discoloration, it may be worth less than 1 in mint condition. You can refer to resources like the official American Numismatic Association grading standards to help you evaluate your coin's condition accurately. It's crucial to take care of your coins properly. If you find a 1984 no-mint mark penny, avoid cleaning it, as this can decrease its value significantly. Instead, store it in a protective holder to keep it safe from damage. Consider investing in a coin album or a specialized coin holder that protects the coin from dirt and air exposure. If you believe you have a valuable 1984 no-mint mark Lincoln penny, you might be wondering where to sell it. There are several options available. Local coin shops often have knowledgeable staff who can evaluate your coin and make an offer. Attending a coin show allows you to connect with multiple dealers and collectors who might be interested in purchasing your coin. Websites like eBay provide a platform for selling coins to a broader audience, but it's important to research and set a reasonable starting price. For high-value coins, consider reaching out to auction houses that specialize in numismatics. In conclusion, the 1984 no-mint mark Lincoln penny is more than just a piece of currency, it's a symbol of a unique moment in minting history and a valuable asset for collectors. If you're lucky enough to find one, make sure to assess its condition and handle it with care. Remember, the world of coin collecting is full of surprises, and you never know what you might uncover in your pocket change. Thank you for joining us today. If you enjoyed this video and want to learn more about valuable coins, make sure to subscribe to our channel, like this video, and hit that notification bell so you won't miss any of our future content. We're diving into another fascinating coin from the world of valuable pennies, the 1986 no-mint mark Lincoln penny. You might be wondering, could this seemingly ordinary penny be worth a fortune? Well, stick around because we're going to discuss what makes this coin special, why collectors are after it, and how much it's currently worth in the market. Before we get into the specifics of the 1986 penny, let's take a quick look at the history of the Lincoln penny itself. The Lincoln penny was first introduced in 1909 to celebrate the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. It was the first U.S. coin to feature a real person, and since then, it has become a staple in American currency. The coin has gone through various design changes and material compositions, but one of the most interesting aspects of collecting these coins is the small differences that can make a penny worth thousands, or even millions, of dollars. Now, let's focus on the 1986 Lincoln penny with no mint mark. What does no mint mark mean, and why does it matter? A mint mark is a small letter or symbol on a coin that indicates where the coin was made. For example, a D would mean it was minted in Denver, and an S would indicate San Francisco. However, a coin without any mint mark was produced at the Philadelphia Mint. While Philadelphia coins normally don't have mint marks, certain conditions can make these no mint mark pennies highly valuable to collectors. The 1986 penny is one such coin that has garnered attention due to its rarity and unique characteristics. You might be thinking, what's so special about a coin without a mint mark? It all comes down to demand, condition, and rarity. The first thing collectors look at is the condition of the coin. Coins that are in mint condition or uncirculated are worth much more than those that are worn or damaged. A high-grade 1986 penny with no mint mark can fetch a much higher price than a regular circulated one. Some 1986 pennies have errors, such as die cracks or double dies. These small mistakes during the minting process make the coin rare and can increase its value significantly. Error coins are always a hit with collectors. While millions of 1986 pennies were minted, finding one in perfect or near-perfect condition without any wear and tear can be a challenge. This adds to the coin's desirability. So, how much could your 1986 no-mint mark penny be worth today? The value of this coin can range greatly depending on its condition and if there are any errors on the coin. If you have a 1986 penny that's been in circulation and shows signs of wear, it's likely worth only face value, about 1 cent. However, it's always good to double-check for any errors that could boost its value. For those lucky enough to find an uncirculated 1986 penny with no mint mark, the value could jump into the hundreds or even thousands of dollars. Depending on the grade, some have been known to sell for anywhere from $50 to several $100s at auction. If your penny has an error, like doubling in the design or a misstrike, the value can go much higher. Some rare error coins from 1986 have sold for several $1,000s due to their unique characteristics. If you think you have a 1986 no mint mark penny that might be valuable, the first thing to do is inspect the coin for any signs of damage or wear. Coins in better condition are always more valuable. Next, consider getting the coin graded by a professional service like PCGS or NGC. They will assess the condition of the coin and give it a grade, which can significantly impact its value. Additionally, check for any errors on the coin. You can use a magnifying glass to look for doubling or other abnormalities in the design. If you're unsure, take it to a coin dealer or expert who can help evaluate its worth. If you found a 1986 no mint mark penny in excellent condition or with an error, you might be wondering if you should sell it now or hold on to it. Coin values fluctuate based on market demand, so if you're in no rush to sell, it might be worth holding onto your penny to see if its value increases over time. On the other hand, if you're looking to cash in, now might be a great time to sell, especially if the coin is in pristine condition. The 1986 no mint mark Lincoln penny might not seem like much at first glance, but if you take a closer look, it could be worth far more than 1 cent. Whether it's due to its condition, an error, or just the rarity of finding one in near perfect shape, this coin has potential value that might surprise you. If you have one of these pennies lying around, now's the time to check its condition and see if you've got a hidden treasure on your hands. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss out on more coin collecting tips and valuable finds. Leave a comment below if you have any rare coins or stories to share. We'd love to hear from you. We'll be diving into one of the most interesting pennies to hit the market in recent history, the 2009 Lincoln Bicentennial cent, specifically the professional life design. This coin may look like just another penny to the casual observer, but for collectors, it's something truly special, and its market value has been rising steadily. Let's explore why this coin stands out, how you can identify it, and what makes it potentially worth much more than just 1 cent. First, a little background. In 2009, the United States Mint released a special series of pennies to commemorate the 200th anniversary of President Abraham Lincoln's birth and the 100th anniversary of the Lincoln cent. These coins were part of a 4-design series known as the Lincoln Bicentennial cents. Each design on the reverse side of the coin represents a significant phase of Lincoln's life. The third design in this series is the penny. It honors Lincoln's early political career and his time as a lawyer in Springfield, Illinois. The reverse of the coin shows a young Lincoln standing in front of the Illinois state capitol, representing his professional achievements as he established himself as a leader and public figure. This penny was minted in large numbers, but certain versions of it have become highly collectible, particularly those with unique conditions or errors. And now, let's talk about how to identify this specific penny. The obverse, or front of the coin, features the familiar profile of Abraham Lincoln that's been in use on pennies since 1909. The reverse, however, is where the real difference lies. You'll see a detailed depiction of Lincoln standing, with the Capitol building behind him. The year 2009 is printed on the front, while the mint mark, if present, can be found just below the date. These coins were minted in Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco, so you may come across mint marks such as P, D, or S. Coins without a mint mark are from Philadelphia. So why is this coin considered valuable? There are a few key factors that contribute to its desirability. First, the 2009 Lincoln Bicentennial series was a limited release. While millions of these pennies were minted, they were only produced for a single year. This limited production makes them more sought after by collectors, especially as time passes and the coins become harder to find in circulation. Second, the condition of the coin plays a huge role. Coins that are in mint state, meaning they've never been used in circulation and are free from wear and tear, can fetch higher prices on the market. Coins graded by professional services like PCGS or NGC as MS65 or higher can be particularly valuable. Additionally, there are error coins and special varieties that make certain examples of the 2009 professional life penny worth significantly more. For example, some coins were struck with slight minting errors, like doubled dies or off-center strikes. These errors make the coins rare and highly collectible. Let's get to the part you've been waiting for. How much is the 2009 professional life penny worth today? While most of these coins in regular circulated condition may only be worth their face value, those in uncirculated or mint condition can sell for more. For example, high-grade professional life pennies, especially those with the D or S mint mark, can range anywhere from a few dollars to several $100s, depending on the condition and whether they've been graded by a professional service. Error coins and high-grade specimens have been known to sell for even more, with some rare examples fetching up to $1,000 or more at auction. Keep in mind that as time passes and the supply of these coins in top condition decreases, their value may continue to rise, making them a great investment for collectors who can hold on to them. If you're hoping to get your hands on a 2009 professional life penny, you might still find one in circulation, though it's becoming less common. Checking your pocket change is always a good idea, but you're more likely to find high-quality examples at coin shows, auctions, or from online marketplaces. Be sure to purchase from reputable sellers, especially if you're looking for a coin that has been professionally graded. Grading services like PCGS and NGC can authenticate the coin and ensure that you're getting what you're paying for. Once you've found a 2009 professional life penny, whether it's for your collection or as an investment, proper storage is essential to maintain its value. Make sure to store your coins in a cool, dry place away from direct sunlight. Use holders or cases specifically designed for coin storage to protect the surface of the coin from scratches, tarnish, and other damage. For higher value coins, consider getting them certified and encapsulated by a professional grading service. This not only preserves the coin but also helps authenticate its condition and can increase its resale value in the future. In conclusion, the 2009 Lincoln Bicentennial cent, especially the professional life design, is a fascinating piece of history that has captured the attention of coin collectors. Whether you're just starting out in the hobby or you're a seasoned collector, keeping an eye out for these special pennies is definitely worth it. As we've discussed, while many of these coins may still be worth only a cent, those in top condition or with rare errors can be worth much more. If you enjoyed this video and want to learn more about valuable coins, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe to our channel. Let us know in the comments if you found any 2009 professional life pennies in your collection or if you've come across any other interesting finds. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.